Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in the chat. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, I uploaded a video, by the way, because I needed to. I needed to get a video up, like, ASAP. I just needed to. Yeah, something's happening. Something is happening. Yeah. So, if you haven't seen already, I just posted a video about the Walten Files 5 release date. Because we got a new image. We did indeed get a new image of Rosemary walking down the aisle in the funeral for Ed and Molly. So yeah, it's nuts, dude. It really is nuts. However, I did spot a slight little person in the background, just someone very small, you know. However, I'm gonna rewatch the video, Sam. Don't worry, I will. I'm gonna rewatch the video for the sake of everyone who wasn't on the Twitch stream, because we were live on Twitch, and I wasn't able, because I had problems with the YouTube stream. So yeah, I'm gonna rewatch this for everyone who didn't. However, I'm sorry, I cannot go past this part again, because very clearly, if we go back frame by frame there, we get this image. So yeah, we get this image of this image pretty much. And yeah, dude. Sorry, I need to upload it or open another window. My bad. Thank you. So we get this image right here. Oh, whoops! I accidentally pressed play. And there's a lot of things to talk about here, because of a lot of things, of course. And the main thing being who is in the background. And it is interesting because I think I see Bon. I think I see Bon in the background, chat. I really, really do. Right here, I think I see Bon. He thinks he's a slick guy in the back there. I think that's Bon, which is not slick whatsoever, by the way. But I just have a very, very mad feeling, because who's this meant to be? Because there's no way that's not Bon. I'm sorry, that's not Charles. I don't think that's Charles. But I'm gonna give Emil, who's obviously, if you've seen the VOD on my other channel of us playing Repo, that game Repo, Emil, you will know Emil. They basically said that by the end of this video, there's something teased, which there is. If you haven't seen it, you're about to. Something is teased at the end of this video, and I'm going to talk about it, because we do have to talk about it. So I'm going to let this video play out, for those who haven't seen it. So let's let this play out, because we have a lot of things to talk about. Here we go. Also, because their name isn't Emil on YouTube, it's Indo's Wonderland. Go give him a sub. 1 second, my camera is just lagging. I completely agree with the theory as well. But yeah, there's something. I'm gonna have my Twitter open, just on the off chance, because there's something hidden here. Just saying. I cannot believe I'm about to get like 3 videos out of this 3-minute video. Just saying. That's gonna be bad. Anyway, y'all are about to get the real Cal, by the way. The real theorizer Cal. That horror theorizer. This is what's gonna happen. One singular frame is gonna take 10 minutes to an hour to explain. That's another thing. When on the Twitch stream, I mentioned this. What does the heat mean? I did almost break my chair, dude. I was going crazy when I saw this. So mental. But then again, yeah, it probably just might be automatic things.
Looks like it was just Banny. Bond's hilarious little
Banny's
friend.
finally getting some love, by the way. But we got Cyber Telly or TVA. Gotta look at that, dude.
A bit sad over the fact she wasn't invited. That's
Justice for
probably
Banny
why she
has.
snuck in.
There has been justice for Banny.
No worries, Banny. Ron welcomes all in his home.
Does anyone explain that to me, please? Bon welcomes all into his home. Now, what does that mean exactly? I don't know.
Looks like little Bon didn't sleep very well last night. It's okay because his friends prepared him a special birthday surprise just for him. And look how happy little Bon appears. This has definitely been the best sleepover.
Also, there is a trophy
Little
saying
Bon waved his
1963,
friends
and there's
goodbye.
Wonderland.
They all had a blast of a time.
Wait for it. Wait
It's all
for
good
it.
and happy in little Bon's neighborhood, as it always is. See you next week, kids.
See you next week. See you next week. Hey, Rose. This is so cool, by the way. I love this. I love it. Now. And it begins again. Now. Thank you for 5 wonderful years. Now. No. So, Martin, what's coming out next week? What's coming out next week, Martin? What's happening next week? What is happening next week? That is the question. And I think the obvious answer is a release date is next week. However, Emil had the theory. I was thinking about this, but wasn't too sure about it. But thinking about it more, it's probably exactly what it is. Emil said, or in those Wonderland, said, is it going to be a Walten Files 1 remake that comes out next week? It's not going to be Walten Files 5 releasing next week. That isn't happening. There's no way they would give us a week notice that it's coming out. For example, the plushie video reveal when episode 4 was coming out, and I think that was like roughly a few weeks or even a month or two beforehand. So yeah. Now, all I'm going to say is, oh, thank you so much for the follow. I fully believe, honestly, Emil's theory of a Walten Files 1 remake. However, I think it would be interesting to think that is next week going to be the release date? Like, that's when they reveal anything? Or we could be just looking too much into it and nothing is coming out next week at all. And it's just a typical ending of a cartoon saying, see you next week. But I think we can all agree, with the Walten Files, nothing is ever coincidental. That I can think off the top of my head, nothing has ever been coincidental. And that's really, really interesting. Because I just don't think it's going to be Walten Files 5. Get that out of the equation. Walten Files 5 is not releasing next week. That is not the equation. Because realistically, if it was releasing next week, we would have a premiere on the channel already. And there is not. So, there's no Walten Files 5 next week. Just get that out of the equation. Now, thank you so much for the follow. I do think if there is something coming out next week, it's more likely to be a episode 1 remake or just a full episode of Little Bond's Neighborhood. Because, I mean, if this is what we're getting for the 5-year anniversary, like almost a remake of Little Bond's Neighborhood, that would make sense, right? It would make sense if we're getting a Little Bond's Neighborhood. So it could be an idea that we're getting a Little Bond's Neighborhood remake or an episode 1 remake, sorry. It would make sense, right? So we will see. We will definitely see, because there's just a lot of things that is going to happen here. However, from my idea here, or from my what am I saying? Off the top of my head, that's the best way of saying it. I could have sworn there was somebody else who made Little Bond's Neighborhood, because it says here was originally created by Rosemary Walton. Now, if we go on to the Walton Falls channel and go to episode 1, I'm nearly 100% sure that it's Sarah Evelyn who makes the one in episode 1. Would I be incorrect on that? Would I be wrong? Yeah, written by Sarah Evelyn. Okay, now this is interesting because this is 1979. So that is interesting. That's an interesting contrast. Because what if what happens next week? Oh, I don't know. What if we're getting Little Bond's Neighborhood? What if that's what the whole thing is going to be? We're going to get a Little Bond's Neighborhood video. I mean, who knows, honestly, at this rate. But my idea is just like, what actually is going to go down? Because you genuinely don't know. Like, even the fact that, like, it genuinely, we could get a release date next week. We could. Will we? Probably not. But we could. However, it does say written by Sarah Evelyn. That doesn't mean like animated or whatever, because it says it was originally created. So, and it's obviously written. So,
It's a brand.
I don't know. Oh, that is not what I wanted to open. I just completely opened up a separate thing. That is an email. That's not. I accidentally opened my Gmail. That's great. Well done, Cal. Sorry, Emil texted me there. Emil basically said that he means that every week we'll get a Little Bond's Neighborhood episode. With each week, at the end of every episode, we get a tape up to episode 5 that we will then get a release date. As in, could you say, okay, I think I get where you're coming from. Now, what if, hypothetically speaking, we get a Little Bond's Neighborhood episode, and it's done in the way Security Breach done the Freddy Fazbear or Freddy on Tour, where at the end of every week, one number was revealed for the release date. That's my theory, going off what Emil said. That what if that's what we end up getting next week, is that we get a Little Bond's Neighborhood episode of whatever happens, and what could happen then if at the end of the Little Bond's Neighborhood episode we get a whatever, like I don't know, like a date or something glitchy in a tape, and at the end of that glitch one number is revealed, just one. I would love that. That'd be a really cool way, and don't have them in order. I would, if they don't know when they want to release it, but they have an idea, release the numbers out of order. So we can theorize, like, let's say it's obviously 2025. Let's say it's like the number 1, 6, 2, and 4. Now, does that mean, or would that even make sense? I don't know if that would even make sense. But that sort of thing where we have to basically create our own date for when it could drop. I don't know. That's my like little fun theory about it. Let's see. I'm just gonna put a comment. But I just fully believe that we're gonna get something. We are gonna get something when it comes to the Walton Files. I don't. It's really interesting. Someone's saying May 3rd. Would it not make sense to have May 2nd for the day of the accident? Would that not make more sense? Also, the title could be 5 year. Title 5 years could be 5 years since Bond's opening, which would be 1979. The year Ashley goes missing, which would explain why Billy is holding a present. That's a clever little theory. That is a clever theory. It would make more sense to be May 2nd if they were going off the I keep going on to the countdown. Did Martin draw your original character on the thumb? No, that is Edge. I know, it's so good it could look like Martin's art. That's how good Edge is at drawing. No, it's Edge's drawing. That's the name of the thing. Bro, someone put on my comment. Hold on. Let's read this comment because I love these comments. Hold on. I want to get this comment live on stream right now because I love these comments. Wait for it. Okay, you ready? Wait to see this comment, chat. Okay, you ready? Bro overanalyzes everything. It's so funny. How are you meant to figure out anything if you underanalyze everything? If I underanalyze something, I'm gonna miss something. Make it makes. I love these comments. They're hilarious. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, there's something about this image, or not image, this video. I feel like it's hiding something. I don't know. I mean, obviously, well, the obvious answer is, let's see. If I just obviously go to the image, where is it? It was here somewhere. There it is. There it is. I'll be for real. If it was next week, it would make more sense for Martin to just show the release date. That's fair. But yeah, no. I really just believe that, like, the way this could be for next week, it would mean we could get the release date next week. That would make sense, you know what I mean? So, why watch the videos? I mean, I love comments because in general, like, the amount I'm just gonna say this right now. I got a comment. Jamie L actually tagged me in this on Twitter because I saw one of probably the worst comments I've ever seen on my channel anyway. It was like someone complaining about the Walten files in a really bad light. It really put a bad sour taste in my mouth. If you know what comment I'm talking about, you'll know what comment. I'm not even gonna bring attention to the person who commented it. That's why I'm not showing it or anything. But those comments are unacceptable. Jamie will probably know what comment I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm just gonna say right here, right now. Whoa! I just got cheered bits. Yo! Am I just live on Twitch and I didn't even know? Yeah, Jamie, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yo, Tricks, that caught me so off guard. Am I still live on Twitch? Sorry. But yeah, no, I just believe the fact of, like, I just believe the fact that something's gonna happen next week. But what if nothing happens next week, chat? What if nothing happens next week? Then what? Then what? It'll be interesting, that's for sure. I want to hear everyone else's comment or opinions on it. So let's hear everyone else's opinions. I want to hear everyone else's opinions on this because I want to see what's everyone else's opinion on this photo specifically, because there's a lot to talk about with this image alone. This image alone, there's a lot to talk about. Because I think there's something here. I think the obvious thing is Bond. That's what I will be making a video on. I don't care. I will be making a video. Because I think there's a lot more going on in this image here than what meets the eye. Like, clearly this is gonna be, my opinion, I think it's gonna be the opening of episode 5. I do believe this is going to be the opening. I think this is going to be one of the most heartbreaking parts of the series, I think. I think this is it's going to be absolutely horrifying in like a more emotional sense, because of the fact we're seeing the Waltons react to the disaster. This is the funeral. So I think this is obviously taking a little bit of a time, like a step back, a time loop almost to before all the deaths, before episode 4, of course. But let's make out who we can make out for 100%. So obviously we got Rosemary, we have Jack, and we have Sophie. Now there's 3 other people here. We have somebody here, and we have these 2 individuals here. Now, there's a lot of things to talk about here, because who could those people be on the left? Because obviously we know it's Rose, Jack, Sophie. We've seen all the teasers we had beforehand showing the funeral. Of course, we saw the photo of Sophie and Jack. So obviously this taking place in the church, which we all know as well is in Wonderland. Now, I'm gonna say right now, everyone who's saying, oh, 1 second. Bro, my mum just jump scared me. My mum deadass just jump scared me. I am terrified. Sorry. Okay. Now, as I was saying, the people on the left, for anyone saying it's Susan or Charles, and I did mention Susan. I did mention Susan. I was obviously wrong, because of the conversation in episode 4. Susan and Charles were not there. They weren't there. Because of the conversation they have when they're doing the testing on Shah. They mention the death of Ed and Molly, and they say, oh, where was the funeral or whatever. Next thing you know, they complain about not being invited, that sort of thing. So they are not there. This cannot be Charles or Susan, unless for some weird reason this could be Felix. I don't know, but possibly. I don't know. But it's definitely Sophie and Jack and Rose. Now, believe me or not, this is Bon. This is Bon. This is Spirit Bon. And I'm going to be really real here. It's not Felix. I thought it could have been Felix. I don't think it is, but it may be. Who knows? But I'm just thinking, if we go back all the way, I'm going to make sure my Discord is on the right page. Yep, there it goes. I'm going to make sure, if I go into the group chat I have with Martin and everyone from the charity stream, and I get up the photo of Bon, this specific image of Bon. Now, this image is extremely interesting because of this. Now, if I can just... There we go, perfect. Now, if I can just make this a little bit smaller. Now, I want y'all to believe me right here, right now. I'm going to zoom in on his face specifically because everything else is white. Now, tell me right here, right now, they don't look like the same person. The injuries, everything about it, just looks way, way too similar. That looks way, way too similar. Because even, like, you see, obviously that's his face, right? That's his face. You have the circular face, and you have this kind of, you get this kind of, like, I don't know, injury here. Something, like, on the side of his face here. That matches up with that. Now, this here is also there. I am nearly 100% sure that is Bon. And that is, and the fun fact, this photo that we got during the charity stream is the only look of Bon we get in the animation form. The actual, like, Walten Files animation form. That is who Bon is. That is what he looks like. That is actual Bon. That's the same way you'll see Rose in her photos and Jack photos, everything. That is the most humanoid look of Bond we will get. That is the same person. Bond is present in the funeral. That is horrifying. Bond has been present the whole time, chap. The whole time, Bond has been present in everything. He has been present the whole time. Let me cook. Let me cook. What do we all think? Because that's Bond. There's no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. I'm posting this on Twitter because I'm so convinced this is the truth. I'm so convinced it's Bond. Like, you have no idea. I'm like, there's literally nothing that can genuinely change my mind that this isn't Bond. I'm dead serious as well. Are we all agreeing? Hold on, everyone's agreeing with me. Oh my god, chat, have I actually cooked? Oh my god, I was cooking in this. But yeah, I just don't know. Everyone's saying cooked. Yeah, dub. I'll take that, y'all. Love y'all. Love you all. Love you all. But yeah, I was cooking on that. I don't care what anyone says. That is Bond, chat. That is so Bond. Bond has been in almost every The Walten Falls 5 teaser. He has been, right? He has been. Because... Has he been in every single one? I don't know about every single one. Has he? I'm trying to think of the ones, like... I don't know. Because... This is way before Susan dies. This is way before Susan dies. So, let's think about this right now. So, Bond has been stalking people. Is that what we're to believe? Bond has been, like, lurking around the Waltons? Yeah, see you later, Marco. I appreciate you tuning in, dude. Also, I saw that video you playing FNAF 4. Absolutely dying laughing, dude. I will probably stream some horror games on Twitch, by the way, after this stream. If anyone wants to come along, watch some horror games, come along. But just the fact that Bond has been lurking around the Waltons. He's been planning this. Bond has been planning this, dude. That he's actually been planning it. Because, now, hear me out. I think Edge, Bond the bald ass stalker. I believe this is a singular, like maybe a 1 or 2 frames in the actual episode, to where we'll see Bond here. The next time it shows that shot, no one's there. I don't know if that's a right way of looking at it. But I actually don't think Bond is there. Actually, I think this is the same way. Let's just go to the Walten Falls, specifically to episode 4. And I've brought this up multiple times when it comes to episode 4. It's to do with Susan's death scene. Well, just before Susan dies, actually. I'm going to try pause it. Because I want to try to get these all in the same shot. There it is. Oh my god, I paused it right on the money. Okay, let's get this all in the same thing, right? Okay, cinema mode. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's going to work. That actually works perfectly. Okay, now, we know Bond shows himself pretty much a lot. Like, literally shows himself here. That is before Susan dies. That is Bond, very clearly. He shows himself at the funeral as well. Now, I think that's horrifying. I don't know if I'm the only one to think that, but yeah, I don't know. It's actually Jack's bald dad. Could you imagine? I think this is in Wonderland, actually. Rose reliving the funeral as Bond watches. That's a clever analysis. I ain't gonna lie. That's a nice one. I like that one a lot. I think it might show Bond getting closer and closer throughout the episode in small frames. Ooh. That's a nice one. I like that one. Bond is taunting the family. I really do think that. I really do think that Bond is so much. Why am I not? I can't speak English. Bond is such an interesting character. Because of the fact he's stalking the Waltons. He is actually stalking them. And this, honestly, this fully makes me believe that Felix and Bond are working together even more. This really does make me believe that, because realistically here, it has to be Felix and Bond working together. What if that's, like, it's not... the one thing that confused me is who's beside him. If that's Bond, who's beside him? And Zeers has absolutely read my mind, by the way, so that was my next point. What if Bond somehow caused the car crash? Because if he's already a spiritual but also a physical being, like Bond is physically in there at Susan's death scene. He's physically there because he makes the stuff fall off the he makes the stuff fall off the countertops. Now, does that mean he can cause a car crash? I don't know. That might be a little bit too far-fetched, overanalyzing actually. But I don't know. Why would Bond work with Felix? It's more Felix working with Bond. And I had a whole theory about that, and it's a long, long story. But basically, my whole theory of Felix, because Felix is Shadow Man, clearly, and my whole theory about that was the fact that Felix, whenever specifically his audio logs, he always says what's going to happen to him, what's going to happen to his business, not what's going to happen with Jack and Rose's opinion of him, and always what's going to happen to him. What's going to happen to him, his own life, if he's going to get arrested. I think he made a deal with Bond that anyone who got too close on figuring out what was going on, Bond killed off. Best example, she saw with Ashley, she saw something she wasn't supposed to see, got killed off. Therefore, if Ashley had gotten out of K9 during the Relocate project, everyone would have found out about Felix because of Billy's tape of Billy basically going like Jack, Susan, Sophie, Charles, all that, everything. So it would have dawned on Felix again that, hold on, Felix worked with everybody. It would make Felix the prime suspect in everyone else's eyes. However, she did not get out. Therefore, nothing of that tape was ever revealed. So, that's what I think. That Bond basically works with Felix works with Bond in order for Bond to make people beautiful and do his whole goal of making people beautiful, or just ultimately having fun in Bond's eyes while Felix gets away with everything. That's the theory I've always had. But yeah. Lucia, love you too, Lucia. I appreciate you joining in chat. I appreciate everyone being in chat. Love y'all. I appreciate every last one of you. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight, by the way. We have 110 people in chat right now. I love every single last one of you. Make sure to check out the video as well I just posted. I want everyone to see... Hold on, can we do a thing right now? Can we all do something as a community right now? Like, right now, okay? I want everyone to open up a second tab on YouTube. If you're on an iPhone, you can close down this stream and go on to my most recent video. I want everybody to go onto my most recent video, which is entitled "The Walten Files 5 release date is ... I want everyone to go comment "Happy 5 years, Walten." That's what I want everyone to comment. Happy 5 years, Walten. That's all I want. I want us all to do this as a community. I want to see how many people we can get doing this. I'm going to put it into the chat so everyone can just kind of copy and paste it just in case. Because I think that's a fun way of doing it. Oh, I'm getting an ad on my own video. Hold on. There's it into the chat. I want everyone to go and copy that text and go and paste it into the comment section of my most recent video. I want to do this as a community. All 100 people in this chat right now, fun fact, if you go and comment right now, if we get over 80 comments, we have 102 people in chat right now, if we get 80 comments on that video all saying happy 5 years Walten, the Walten Files 5 release date will happen. That's what I've heard. That's all I've heard, chat. Apparently, if everyone goes and comments that right now, the Walten Files 5 release date will be just revealed. That's what I've heard. Just saying. Just saying. From what I've heard, that's what I've been told, chat. That's what I've been told. That is what I've been told. I want to actually see how many comments we can get on this video. I think it'd be really, really cool to get that. Oh my god, happy 5 years. Dude. Y'all are so goated. Y'all are actually so goated, you know that? Also, I forgot to... Oh my god, I forgot to title that video properly. I deadass forgot to title that video properly. Oopsies. Hold on. I forgot to update it. Chat. I'm gonna look like it was... It's gonna look like it was a clickbait title. I forgot to put the ... next week. I'm cooked. I did not mean to make it look that clickbait. Trust me, I'm actually not that smart. Anyway. Anywho's, moving on. I think it's just really, really interesting the fact that, oh my god, the amount of comments. 40 comments already is crazy, dude. Holy shoot. Y'all are actually so goated, it's unbelievable. It's actually so unbelievable how goated everybody in this community is, you know that? Okay. Hui. Let's calm it down. I'm gonna try and calm myself because we have a lot to talk about. I want to go frame by frame through this whole process here. I'm just gonna make sure, just in case on the off chance there is something hidden. For example, if we get a little, you know, Bunny Farm remake, possibly, that's obviously Boozoo singing, Banny singing. Yeah, that's episode 1, of course. Just want to obviously go through to try and see what could be held. Obviously got Rocket. There's that photo. Yeah, we got a little Bon. And then the actual thing. Okay, so there isn't anything right now. Okay, anything that we should be... Okay, this is what I do want to talk about, actually. The TV. Now. The weather room. Now. Okay. Do you want to hear some proper overanalyzing? The 18th of July. 18/7. 7 of the 18th. 7th of the 18th. Or 18th of the 7th. Chat, are we getting the Walten Files 5 on the 7th or the 18th of July, which is my 19th birthday? Is that what we're doing? Okay, I'm capping, alright, don't worry. Could you imagine? That'd be crazy. But yeah, no, obviously he finds the lighter. Oh my god, Sam, I didn't even realize that. The Y is missing. Whether to da. Do you reckon that's on purpose? Do we reckon that's on purpose? I mean, who knows? It could be on purpose. Excuse me. Sorry. I mean, that might. I'm assuming that's not on purpose. I don't know, actually. Anyway, let's continue on down. I don't think there's. See, what really confuses me, right? And I've wanted to talk about this is Bon welcomes everyone into his home. Like,
No worries, Banny. Bon welcomes all in his home.
are we to believe Bon is somewhat religious here? Do we think that? Do we reckon that's... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me cook, Jack. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. No, that wasn't. Where is it? I'm trying to look for something. Oh my god. Y'all are right. Chat. That date backwards, right? Someone put this in chat. Taco Logan put this in chat. Why is my phone ringing, chat? Chat, my phone is ringing. Give me 2 seconds. Oopsies, my phone started ringing. Apologies. Anyway, what I was saying, that date, the 18th of July, which is really weird me saying that because it's my birthday, but anyway, moving on. That is the day before Rosemary dies. It's like a day or 2 days before Rosemary dies. Is that Martin calling me? Yeah, it actually was Martin texting me, yeah. No, it wasn't. I wish. No, this is obviously very, very, very much overthinking things. Now, if anyone wants to accuse me of overanalyzing stuff, this would what I would agree with. This section of the theory I would agree with, of overanalyzing, of the time being 7/18. If you reverse that, 18th of July, a day before Rosemary goes missing. I would agree with you on this one. However, it is something to talk about. Because everything is leading towards Rosemary. Everything is leading more and more towards Rosemary.
Looks like it was just.
Now, Banny comes in here, right? But it's that Bon welcomes all.
She wasn't invited. That's probably why she snuck in. No worries, Banny. Bon welcomes all in his home.
Bon welcomes all in his home, then all of a sudden Rosemary floats in. Now, I'm not one to assume things about the Walten Falls or whatever, but why would Rosemary just float in here after Bon welcomes all? Obviously, yeah, Walten Falls 5, all about Rosemary. That makes sense. Yeah, we know that. But it is just interesting to the fact that why would this be this whole thing of Bon welcomes all into his home? As in, Bon, like, I don't know, dude. Like, do you reckon Bon or Banny here covers up anything? No, I think it's
Looks
just the
like it was
TV
just
going
Fanny,
ahead.
Bond's hilarious little friend.
So,
She
yeah.
seems a bit sad over the fact she wasn't invited. That
Then obviously Rosemary is here again. It cuts away, and we get this. This is K9, right? Who is this? Is this a new character? Like, who is this? That was the company introductory tape with the Bond bin. Now, I know there's no way in hell anyone's able to make this visible. What do we reckon this is? Because that's somebody's face. That's someone's face on that piece of paper. That's a real... Oh, it's a real anime. Oh, okay, got you. I don't watch anime, so I wouldn't know. Apologies. Do we reckon this is anything? What if the Walton family is religious? It would make sense for Bond to welcome everyone into this home. That is very, very... That makes sense. That makes sense. A missing poster seems fair. Like, considering after every death, from what I can remember, there is a missing poster there. But yeah, I don't know, dude. It's weird.
Bosses on.
Why am I getting ads? Sorry. It is so weird to see my video with like so many comments. Y'all are crazy good. Like, I love y'all. Happy 5 years. Well, y'all are the best, dude. But that bin, that trash can or rubbish bin or whatever you want to call it, dude, it looks so suspicious. What is it looking at? Dude, I really don't know. I really, really don't know. This is a really nice video because there's a lot of things to talk about here. There really is. Rosemary's missing poster. That looks more like Susan's one to me. It doesn't look like Rosemary's one in my opinion. It looks more like Susan's. Wait, there was something bottom corner when the tape glitched. Oh, it's a date. It's a date. It's a date. It's a date. Dates are very important right now, so... Oh, never mind. I think it's a timer. It looks more like a timer than a date. I want to go frame by frame on that static just in case. Just on the off chance, because I'd rather be safe than sorry with it. No, I think this is the same. Oh yeah, no, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, the recording time of the video. That's what it seems like. I just was making sure. I saw what's that? I saw the numbers, so I just have to make sure. Yeah, no, apparently Indo was saying, or Emil was saying that it says Toda because apparently it's in Spanish. Makes sense. I don't speak Spanish, so I wouldn't know personally, unfortunately, for everybody, but yeah. Very interesting. I haven't actually checked. Also, we do have some teasers from Edge for their new series or new video. I think series video. It's one or the other. But yeah. I do want to talk about one thing though. Where is that one image? There's an image of it means all. Weather all. I don't know. Maybe it says that. I don't know. But I want to go back to this image of Rosemary real quick. Oh, can we talk about the pause skills on there? Crazy. Anyway, I want to go back to that. This image. Where is the image I have of Shah? I have the Wonderland Shah. That's the image I'm looking for right now. Give me 2 seconds, chat. Was that revealed during the charity stream? I think it was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Okay. Now, I'm gonna say something crazy here. Do you reckon that's the same scene? Do you reckon that's the same scene? Oh, sorry, my face cam is covering like half the image. My bad. There you go. I will be slowing down the audio in like 2 seconds. I need to run to the toilet. I need to run to the toilet, actually, sorry. Can y'all theorize will I be like 2 seconds, alright? Do not move a muscle. I'm literally gonna be like 2 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, another thing here. What if this is the same scene? However, I don't know. I'm frying my own brain right now. But yeah, no, when it comes to this image, I mean, unless it's meant to be like Rosemary reliving the scene, but there's just something about the image in general. This is very strange. I don't know. Like, I don't know. There's something about it. There's something about this. It just very much. There's something about it, dude. I don't know. Like, because that's definitely the same, like, jumper or, like, jacket. But it's what's behind Shah in that image is what's, like, really throwing me. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, because realistically, like, what's this going to lead to? Is this, obviously. Wait, Carl, why is the word good in Spanish bon? And why is buzu in Spanish hello? Bon buzu means hello. Hello bon is good buzu? Interesting. Oh, did Ava just confirm it? Don't tell me Ava confirmed it, dude. Ava better not have confirmed that. Did someone put my tweet in the Discord? Is that what happened? And Ava just said no. Is that what happened? Please don't tell me Ava confirmed it. Please do not tell me Ava confirmed it. Please don't say it. Please don't say it. Please do not tell me Ava confirmed it, dude. Please. Please, Ava, don't do this to me. Ava, don't do this to me, dude. Don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me. I mean, I hope not, but like, I'm not seeing anything right now. Wait a minute. My video is already, my video is edited. It's being posted. In my eyes, that's Bond. It could be the crew trying to throw everybody off the scent, dudes. That's what it could be. That's what it could be, everybody. It could be that. It could be. It's in fine. Fine, Jack Walton. That's still beach fun. Should we check to see? I don't think anything happens with 1963 on beach fun. That's for sure. That is for sure anyway. So that is 100%. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Cal, can you check fan art before stream ends and send some pictures? I want to show it to everyone. Okay, I shall check. What photos am I looking for, by the way? Is it the Minecraft one? I got something in DMs. It's the one photo I've been working on for the past few days. It's not finished. All right, bet. I'll look at it now in the sorry. I'm gonna always, my bad. Before watch the audio is not too good here because it was recorded on my phone. That's fine. Yeah, bro, that's fine. Don't be worried. If that's Bond, why does he look like a chess piece? Bond looks like a chess piece in general, dude. Have you not seen him? I'll be honest. Bond's Burgers in Minecraft. Okay, I shall check. This one? Dude, that looks cool. Ooh. Oh, the rabbit from the dining area. That looks sick, dude. I love that. Looks awesome. All these look awesome as well. Oh, here we go. The entrance looks good. The lobby looks good. Yeah, these look awesome, dude. The hallway looks good. Dining area looks good. Outside looks really good. They look awesome, dude. They look awesome. I love that. Hell yeah. Oh my god, my shirt is like on the side of my screen right now. That was awesome. Alright, let me see. Emil sent me something. Now the audio isn't great, so I'm gonna mute it then. Because I'm pretty sure that's the FNAF song, right? So let's read this, or watch this. This is an animation. That looks really good. Oh my god, that's cool. Yo, Emil, this looks sick. That looks sick, dude. I love that. Yeah, hell yeah. That looks awesome. That looks absolutely insane, dude. I love that. That's awesome. That looks awesome, dude. I'm just checking Twitter. Dude, they look awesome. But, yeah. The Walten files, dude, there's a lot of things coming. There is a lot. Okay, if you had to pick which showstopper would whack you in the face with an avocado, who would it be? Rocket. Actually, no, he's not a showstopper. In my head I was like thinking, oh, in my head I was like thinking, oh, maybe it's just normal Walten Falls characters. Showstoppers to hit me in the face with an avocado. Sha. Sha. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be wrapping up stream now. But if you wanna come over to Twitch, we will be chatting more Walten Files like in the background. But I'm also gonna be playing some games over there on Twitch, in a little bit. So yeah, make sure to tune in over there because there's some stuff to go down. I will also be editing a video or two, so stay tuned for that. I'm very, very excited to get that underway. I will get a video up on the channel for later on tonight as well, because I don't want to post too much at the same time. So just bear that in mind. There will be something on the channel very, very soon along with the other video. So yeah, I'm not going to be watching anything else right now. I'm going to be waiting for another stream to watch anything. Or if I'm on stream on Twitch, maybe if I have some time to kill. I unfortunately just don't have any time right now to react to some stuff. Because I got to get all this stuff ready. Because realistically, I want to get every video up here as a fair like decent time anyway. I don't want to release too much content at the same time because I don't think that works. I don't think you can do that. I don't know. Want to give a little bit of a time gap between each video. But yeah, to stay tuned because obviously when it comes to Walten Falls news, you know I'm going to be the first on it every single time as much as I possibly can. So make sure you're there because realistically, I'm going to be there most of the time first, hopefully, unless I'm sleeping, which most of the time I am sleeping. So I will be making sure that I stay up to date with every bit of news that comes down. I will see what happens with anything. Hopefully something else drops. Who knows? Probably next week. Let's be real. But yeah, I will be seeing you all on Twitch, hopefully. Make sure to tune in on Twitch. We can play some horror games and just chilling out, really. So it's a pretty chill, much more of a chill time on Twitch, but we actually just play some games, and it's a lot of fun. So I will see you all over there, hopefully, and I will check you in the next one. And of course, I hope you all have the most amazing day. And I will see you all in a bit. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We're edging closer and closer to 6K, so we can get there very, very soon. I'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll check in the next one. Of course, stay safe and peace. I forgot to do something. Hopefully everyone hasn't left yet. I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to do one. I hope no, not. I forgot one thing. I hope everyone hasn't left yet. I'm gonna wait. I hope everyone hasn't left yet. I forgot to do something. So yeah, there's still, to my knowledge, I did forget to do one little thing. Everyone come back. Come back. Okay. Should I just do it on Twitch? Should I just show the thing on Twitch? Edge sent me some stuff I forgot. I completely forgot. Edge sent me some stuff to show off. Screw it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. I came back to life. I did come back to life. I literally got Wonderlanded. Got the right way of wording that? I don't know. Sorry, Edge sent me some stuff, so I want to talk about that. Hopefully, okay, there's still a decent amount of people in here. Okay. Anywho's, because I am stupid and have little to no memory, here we go. Okay, we have this photo. That's Spawn and Shadow Man. Hell yeah. You know what that looks like? I know obviously that's the future or the time is now photo. I know that's that. But it would be cool if that kind of looks like the intro to FNAF 6. I love that. Okay, what's the next? Ooh, is that Witch Sheep? That looks a little bit like Witch Sheep. Oh. Chef. I love how realistic this looks, dude. Edge, I have no idea how you do this with like the realistic stuff, like with the arms. I have no idea how you do it, but my god, it's impressive. Company introductory tape. In this collection of tapes, we see blank, blank, blank. Work at Bonds, Burgers, and BSI was carried out, and how Jack Walton and Felix Crank were very blank, blank, blank. Their employees. The tape explains the blank at Bonds, Burgers. The tape is called The Blank World, Blank at BSI. Intriguing. Ooh, I like that. Have you seen My Husband? With Jack's poster there. Open, close, slide to open. The future starts now. Atari, Pepsi. I love it. It looks realistic, dude. It looks really realistic. Because it looks like how it would look in real life. Like there'd be advertisements everywhere. I love this. Edge's drawings by the crazy. That looks so good. By the way, actually speaking of Edge's drawings, can we talk about these drawings right here? I'm gonna move my face cam. Let me just turn off my face cam for this so y'all can see the true drawings of this, by the way. Hold on. Look how good this looks, dude. Like, I love this. I love this so much. I added the text, but, you know, that's basically all I can do. All I can do is add text. I'm useless at everything else drawing-wise. But yeah, dude, they're so good, dude. I love those drawings. Made me tear up. That's how much I love them. That's how much I love those drawings. When people draw things that are in relation to my character, I tear up every single time, dude. It's so good. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Oh yeah, you sent me this, the Lorenzo photo. The stream is ending when we finish all these. I completely forgot to look at them, that's why. Ooh, decrepit. I would live there. Cap. I'm capping. I'm capping, okay? I'm capping. I would not live there. Oh my, that's me when I saw the notification that Martin uploaded. That looks so cool. I love that. It looks like a different version of Tammy. I like that a lot. I really do like that. I don't worry. I know I'm not on Twitch right now. Don't worry. Ooh, bunny farm question mark. Church, a windmill. I'm assuming the Walton house and the graves. That's a really nice image. I love that a lot, dude. I love those images. Bro, Edge is so talented, dude. They really are. They really are. Honestly, like, easily, probably the most talented artists in the community, in my opinion. Like, they're just hard. That artwork is so hard to beat, dude. It really is. It looks so good. It really does. It looks really good. Anywho's now, to my knowledge, I haven't forgotten anything. So I will see you over on Twitch. Do not move a muscle, because I'll be right back over on Twitch. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, I appreciate everyone who has tuned in. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you in the next one, of course. Stay safe, and peace.